This is the 1831 piece, The Great Wave off Kanagawa by Katsushika Hokusai. This is one of the most internationally recognized paintings around the world. But little is known about the artist himself, so we'll talk about him today. I love art more than anything else in the world. Follow me. Comment, message me. Let's talk about art before AI destroys us all. He began his career in art as a woodcarver's apprentice at the age of 14. He then went on to art school, but was kicked out when they realized he was adding Western influence into his art. He had been studying Dutch and French art that had been smuggled into the country at a time when contact with the Western culture was forbidden. This ended up being a blessing for him because he says the biggest motivation of his career was the embarrassment he suffered from being expelled from art school. Katsushika Hokusai is the name that we remember him as, but he changed his name over 30 times throughout his life, each name marking a new chapter in his creative evolution. But he wasn't just painting for fame, he was on a spiritual mission. He was a follower of Nichiren Buddhism, and he believed that the top of Mount Fuji held the secret to eternal life. That's why he made a whole series called 36 Views of Mount Fuji, and this series included The Great Wave. As much as the wave is the star of the show in this painting, if you look closely, a tiny Mount Fuji is in the background, unshaken, while a massive wave towers over fishermen about to crash. Despite being an artist his whole life, his Mount Fuji pieces, as well as his other most well-known works, were created in his 70s. But 70 was just the beginning for him. He was convinced that he was going to live to be 110, and that he was really going to start taking his true artistic stride when he was 100. But he was extremely prolific before this. He was said to work morning to night at a very fast speed. It's estimated that he created over 30,000 artworks. But unfortunately, we don't know a lot of them because they were lost in a fire in 1839, 10 years before he passed away at the age of 88, and unfortunately, not 110 like he wished. His last words recorded before his death were, "If heaven will extend my life by 10 more years, then I'll manage to become a true artist." But we see him as a true artist, and his name lives on in many ways. NASA literally named a crater on Mercury after him. And his art lives on with prints seen around the world, or in emojis, or shower curtains, except for this one as a cat. See you tomorrow for more videos about art.